Good morning, Hillcrest. Welcome back to yet another week of remote learning. To all the Muslims in the community, Ramadan Mubarak. This, for Muslims, is a time for enhanced prayer, enhanced reflection, and also a time to do lots of good deeds in the hope that our Creator will accept them. But even if you're not fasting, even if you're not a Muslim, this is still a very good time for you to reflect on your spirituality. It would be advisable for us to use the spare time to think about our lives, the purpose of our living, what our place in this whole universe is, how we are doing things to make this world a better place. Which reminds me, there are some of you who are doing amazing work out in the community. Our head girl Washera told me the other day about how she, with her parents, went out into the community and distributed food. So without going into the community, because it's quite dangerous, you too can do something to make people's lives better. There's a lot of poverty and suffering out there. Maybe you want to change the life of your, say, house help or the security guy. Maybe you want to give him a little bit extra this month so that he can cater for his children. It's really up to you. There are loads of ways that you can think of to make people's lives better. Right, let's look at your remote learning lessons. So far, I think so good. And well done to the majority of you who've been attending lessons and doing a lot of work and being very cooperative and punctual. And this has made our lives as teachers very quite easy, I should say. So we would like to remind you about a few things. For example, taking breaks. There is a new app that I specifically, and I know a couple of other teachers like Miss Shaylee, have introduced, and it's called the Cam Scanner. So instead of working on your laptop the whole time and looking at your screen, you can actually write in your books and then scan the work, turn it into a PDF document and email it to your teacher, and they can mark it. So remember to take breaks away from your laptop. Write in your books as well. Now, another word of advice here is if you're going to miss a lesson, or if you accidentally log off your Teams, or if you've had a power cut, let your teacher know, because it's not very proper for you to log into the lesson and the teacher imagines you're there, and then we don't see you or we don't hear you or you don't participate for the rest of the lesson. So let your teachers know. Additionally, do make sure that you're participating and you're not just logging on and maybe cheekily watching a movie on the side or stepping out to go and play with your dog.
Hi everybody, it's Chelsea. I just wanted to share one quick tip on how to stay busy and not bored during quarantine. And it's build a routine, make a schedule for everything that you do, from eating to spending time with your parents, to going outside, to attending your online classes and doing your homework. This helps a lot for me, and I'm sure it'll help for you. It's a way to keep busy and stay off your couch all day. I hope you guys are all doing well during quarantine. I miss you guys a lot and I can't wait to see you back in school. Bye bye.
Good morning, Hillcrest. I know it has been quite tough for each one of us with the pandemic and the unprecedented times that we are in. But we need to start now enjoying ourselves in our new learning environment.
Good morning, Hillcrest. Just taking a quick break from my daily walk. I was going to say run, but you all know I was lying. Looking out over the beautiful Plymouth Sound, which is where I'm in the UK. Just trying to take in the good things while all this terrible stuff is going on. Just want to make sure you're all okay. Wish you all the very best to you and your families. Stay safe, guys, and we'll be back in school, and I'll have you all swimming again soon. Cheers.
I hope that you had a wonderful Easter and that you have been keeping safe away from the coronavirus. I hope that all the students are ready for another round of exciting online sessions starting next week. I'm wishing you all every success and I pray to keep safe.
So scholars, what can you do in the comfort of your home without stepping out? Maybe you can make masks and donate them to the needy, because remember, not everybody can afford masks. Maybe you could do a blog research on what other young people around the world are doing to make an impact in their community and to flatten the curve. Have you heard of Avi Schiffman, the 17-year-old boy or lad who came up with this fantastic app that gave very up-to-date figures and important information on coronavirus? So what can you do to make a positive impact in your community? Before I sign off, I'd just like to say it's very important now that we're all isolated to be in touch with people. Pick up the phone, call your grandma, call your friends. It's not just all about WhatsApping. Let people hear your voice. Let's keep that connection going. I'm at school right now and the corridors are pretty empty without you. They are yearning for you, but I know that we will all get back together pretty soon. So without further ado, I'll say bye-bye and get back to your learning. See you.